Writing is the fundamental means of conveying information through language. How do we communicate our thoughts and feelings to others? We speak or write, expressing our thoughts in various ways. We call the system that conveys meaning in these ways language. Then, is language unique to humans? Animals also exchange signals through sounds and gestures. So, in a broad sense, we can say that they use language. But what makes human language different? Its most distinctive feature is that meaning and the method of expression are separate. Just as different countries use completely different words for the same flower, language is determined by social convention. This is called the arbitrariness of language. What is another unique feature of human language? It can be recorded in writing. Sounds and gestures can only be communicated when we are in the same time and place. But once something is written down, it can be transmitted across time and space. It is like leaving a letter that someone in the distant future can read. Thanks to this characteristic, language has developed in increasingly sophisticated ways. And through language, we have expanded our thinking, communicated with one another, and created culture. What is the relationship between language and thought? Language developed on the basis of writing can shape our thinking, and in turn, our thinking can also shape language. It is easy to understand this by thinking about how a child expresses ideas. At first, we may use a single word like tree, but gradually we form sentences such as, "The tree is growing," and later express more detail like, "The tree with green leaves is growing." As language develops, our thinking deepens, and as our thinking deepens, language becomes richer. How do we form and live in society? People build relationships through language, and when opinions differ, we persuade one another and solve problems through conversation. We also record these processes in writing, passing on experiences and knowledge to the next generation. This shows that language is an essential tool for maintaining and developing society. Do all people use language in the same way? Just as the society we live in is diverse, the language we use also varies. Even within the same region, expressions differ depending on age, gender, occupation, and context, and the language used by older generations differs from our own. The reason language differs in this way is that it reflects people's lives and cultures. For example, when referring to siblings, English distinguishes only gender, while Chinese also distinguishes age. Korean goes further, using different terms depending on the speaker's perspective. In regions with heavy snowfall, people use more detailed words to describe different types of snow, while in environments where the sea and sand are important, related vocabulary becomes more richly developed. Language is like a mirror that reflects the life of a society. In the beginning, humans mainly communicated their thoughts through speech. With the development of writing, communication through records became possible. Today, with advances in technology, we communicate not only through texts, but also through voice and video calls. These various means of exchanging thoughts and feelings are called media. What changes did writing bring? Writing made it possible for humans to record and accumulate knowledge. Print media, such as books and newspapers, connected people across time and space. With the emergence of a new form of media based on the internet, known as new media, we can now create and share information anytime and anywhere. Communication through smartphones and online spaces is a representative example. Writing records language and conveys thoughts and information across time and space. Now the important question is how we receive this information. Amid an overflow of information, we must decide for ourselves what to trust. The easier it is to access information, the more it becomes our responsibility to verify whether it is true. Language and writing connect the world, but judging their meaning is ultimately up to us.